These are in extraordinarily challenging times for the poor and for people who are struggling. There are so many people who are coming to us for the first time. In August was the first time in all the years of Catholic Charities that all of our food pantries, we have 10 major centers, we're all out of food. The amount of people coming to us, when we talk about serving 1 million people a year, the challenge is the number one reason why they come to us is because they're hungry. We have the privilege of living the gospel, of seeing the gospel, especially the very end of the Gospel of St. Matthew, when Jesus gives the parable of the king, and the king is separating the sheep and the goats. And he talks about the idea about when did you feed me when I was hungry, or clothe me when I was naked, or shelter me when I was homeless, or visit me when I was sick or ill or in prison. Those are the kind of things that the staff of Catholic Charities, the 18,000 volunteers that we had last year, those are the people that every day we see that in the writings of Vincent about the importance of seeing Christ in the poor and how that drew him each day. It really is something that we have the privilege of seeing every day. And the world that we live in is in so much disarray. The world, whether it's in our world or our own country, our cities and neighborhoods, our communities, we see so many people crying out for help, for justice and for peace, for an end to the violence that is in almost other neighborhoods and communities, people hoping for a living wage, adequate food, or trying to be able, or a job. So altogether, I think that sometimes we could look at these things as being very tough things to do, but in many ways at Catholic Charities, we have the privilege of seeing so many wonderful ways of trying to lift people out of poverty and move them into self-sufficiency, and the really foundation principles of DePaul University and how we at Charities have been able to intersect with this university and its faculty and its staff have been extraordinary. Thank you. God bless you.